wake up singing a brand new song. We'll wake up singing a whole new song. One of these nights, my little love, one of our ships will come in. One of these nights we'll fall asleep, then wake up singing a brand new song. We'll wake up singing a brand new song. So much confusion has entered my life. So much confusion has torn me apart. So much confusion has made me afraid, and I don't know how to love, and I don't know who to trust, and I don't know what I did. So much confusion has entered my life. So much confusion goes round in my brain. So much confusion has torn me apart, and I don't know how to love, and I don't know who to trust, and I don't know why that is. One of these days, my old friend, you and I will walk through that door. One of these days, we'll drive away singing a brand new song. We'll wake up singing a brand new song.
Hey folks, it's going to be a guitar lesson for Confusion Wheel by Tom Petty off the Wildflowers album. Of course, Tom recorded this when he was hoping Wildflowers would be a double album. He had so many songs, so many personal songs like this. Of course, this one unfortunately didn't make the original cut on the single album, but we had it recently released by the Petty Estate on Wildflowers and All the Rest, which I just love. I love all these songs. I love this song. There's just, to me, my favorite Tom Petty period was the Wildflowers, 2-year period. I know it was a very difficult time for Tom, but he gave us such great music, and I'm so glad we have it all now. So here's my guitar arrangement for Confusion Wheel by Tom Petty, again, from the Wildflowers sessions. The only thing I'll say for the beginner guitarist, I do use a lot of thumb over the neck for bass notes here. So that might be a bit of a struggle, but this could be a great song to practice that technique if you don't do it already. If you do that, you're going to have no problem with this. The basic chords are pretty straightforward, as are most Tom Petty songs, but it's just a lovely, beautiful progression, nice one to sing. Everything's just perfect on this one. So I have the guitar in standard tuning. I have a capo on the 3rd fret. We're going to start with that A sus2, an A sus2, A suspended 2nd chord, just an A chord with the open B string, 2nd string's open. So it's got that nice sound. So the introduction, something like this. Something like that, and then we're going to start with the A sus2, and now we're going to do some descending bass notes. So A sus2, then we're going to add a G bass note, and a couple of different ways you can play this after this. We're going to go down to an F sharp, You could keep the A sus2 and just add the F sharp. I'm going to thumb over. Here's my thumb over on the F sharp, and then back to the A sus2. The way I'm doing it, though, is I'm doing the A sus2, add the G, and then on this next chord with the F sharp, I'm actually doing a D sus2. I just like that fingering. I'm not sure if that's what Tom's doing on the recording. You could just keep an A sus2. They're very similar chords, but I prefer that. And I'm going to thumb over with my F sharp bass on the thumb there, and then back to the A sus2. So again, it's going to be like this, the verse. A sus2, add the G. I'm going to go to a D sus2 over F sharp, back to the A sus2. A sus2 to the G. Now definitely, at least I'm going to go to the D sus2 over F sharp, and then I'm going to add the G bass the next time. Then we're back to the first part. A sus2, add the G to the F sharp, back to the A sus2. Now that's everything. Now we're going to go to the next part, C. Singing a brand new song. That's just a C to an A minor, brand new song. Now I'm going to go to an a D sus2 like I was playing before, and then I'm going to add the F sharp bass, same thing, very gentle strum, and then I'm going to bring that F sharp. If you can see, it's hard to see with my finger. I'm going to go down to the F, second fret to the first fret on the low E string. So the D, I'm going to keep the D sus2 over F sharp, then a D sus2 over F, and first time you're back to the verses. Everything's the same. So that's that. And then let's go. Then you're gonna go, C, A minor. Now I'll take it in to that D sus2 over F sharp over F. Now the next part of the song, E minor. Confusion has entered my life. Just an E minor to a C. E minor just repeats to a C. We'll do it one more time. E minor to a C. Now the next part. And I don't know how to love. That's an A minor. Add the G bass, A minor over G, to an F major 7th. But I'm going to add the F bass to the open F major 7th chord. So it's going to sound like that. So an A minor over G, F major 7th. Think of it as over F, but that's redundant. But you want to add that bass if you can. I'm doing that with my thumb again. So A minor over G to F major 7th. One more time. A minor over G, F major 7th. Now you hold it. Now the solo is just like the verses, so it's the A sus2 with the G to the F sharp, back to the A sus2 to the G to the F sharp, add the G, A sus2, add the G, F sharp, back to A sus2, then you're back to C. We'll wake up singing the brand new song. D over F sharp, D over F. See, and now we're just going to repeat that on the outro. I think on the recording he ends on that. I don't know, I'm going to call it a D sus2 over F, but who knows. But on the demo, which I love his home demo, he goes back to that A sus2. So that's what I did. So that is my arrangement for Confusion Wheel. Again, one of my all-time favorite Tom Petty songs, and it wasn't even released on Wildflowers, and we had to wait so many years. But how worth it was it to get not just this, but so many of the other songs and all the rest? It's just great. It's like a new Tom Petty album all over again. So, folks, if you're interested in any other Tom Petty lessons, I do have a playlist on my channel. I've covered a lot of Tom Petty songs. Most are from the Wildflower era. So you could check those out, and I'll certainly be covering more in the future. I plan on covering the whole album. I play the whole album. I play all the rest. So I think I'll get to everything at some point. So thank you, folks, so much. I really appreciate it. I've also highly recommend, if you haven't watched the new YouTube, give a shout out to our sponsors, YouTube, the Tom Petty Wildflowers documentary. It's just beautiful. It's wonderful. So that's out there. And I certainly highly recommend watching that a couple of times. So that's Confusion Wheel by Tom Petty. Thank you folks so much. It's good to be back. I was away for Thanksgiving, took a break, and this was the first song I wanted to record when I got back. So thank you for sticking to the end of the lesson, to the folks who did. I know who you are. Take care. I'll see you soon.